Okay, I'm gonna go over on how to rebuild a Triumph 650 fork leg. This is, I believe, the third generation fork leg. Um, it is the one with the little circlip right there. Yeah, I believe that they started this in '68. This is a '69. I'm building a Triumph 650 chopper right now. This is a '69 TR6R, but like Bonneville, it doesn't matter. I think just the year matters on all across the board, no matter what Triumph you have. But I just got done putting this one together, and first things that gonna want to do is obviously this would be off. I took this off with channel locks, and it was really on there. I tried taking off with channel locks, but I put it in the vise, and Triumph doesn't make like tools to get this off, or at least I couldn't find it. And so I got a flathead screwdriver. I clamped it in the vise. I put like a couple shirts around it so it didn't scratch the tube, and I put the flathead on there, and I just hit it with a hammer, and I heated it up and sprayed Croil around it, and it finally got loose. But yeah, this thing is a pain in the ass to get out, so don't be afraid to hit it or bang it. That's what these little tabs are for. I reused these, and they were fine. So you might need some heat to get those off. But once it's off, then obviously you're gonna get yourself some new bushings and seals. I got these off Lowbro Customs. They sell them in a kit. And your flat bushing right here, the one without the lip, is gonna go on the end right here. And then you're gonna have to get, this one was wasted. This was the old one that was on there. If yours looks like this, you're definitely gonna have to replace it, because there's a little lip in here, and you could see it on the new one. I don't know if you could see that. There's a lip right here, and that's directional on where that goes. So you're gonna want to put the thick end down. So here's the thick end, here's the thin end, and it's gonna slide down to cover those holes. So I know a lot of people are wondering, I know I was for a while, which way they went. I didn't see any videos on it, but yeah, that thicker part goes down. And then after that's on there, going to get this one with the lip, and that is going to go down like that, and then it's pretty much ready to be installed. There's a little cone in here that I don't know if you could see. Yeah, it's definitely too dark, but there's a little dampening cone in there. I took mine out. There you go. I took mine out. You really want to inspect it for pitting and stuff. If it's pitted, you're gonna want to replace it. But I took mine out, and make sure that you put the little washer in here, because oil is gonna go in here, and you don't want it to leak. I put like gasket maker around the threads just to, go make sure it's really tight. But anyways, yeah, so it's gonna look like that, and then you're just gonna slide it in. Make sure that goes down. Yep, like that. And this might be a little pain in the ass to get on if it's too tight. You your tool. This is a must-need tool. If you want to do this, I tried doing it. I tried making a tool and like welding something together because it looks like simple, but I just wound up buying the tool for the 30 bucks, you know. But yeah, if this is a pain in the ass to get on, you could just use this tool and kind of tap it on, or get an old bushing like this, slide it on, and that way you don't ruin this, and just tap it. So it's a little trick you could do. And then oh, one thing I forgot to mention with this, I bought a new one of these because the old chrome on it was wasted, but there's a seal that goes in here. The seal looks like this. The seal looks like that. It's got a metal around it. So I lubed that up, and I got a seal driver, or you could use like a big socket. It's metal, you're not gonna hurt it, and just bang it in there. And then one thing a lot of people overlook is there's an O-ring in here that you have to replace. I had an old crusty one that was like, you know, it was rock hard. So you're gonna have to replace that with something new. I put a new O-ring in there, and the O-ring might seem like it's not gonna fit, but there's a big like recessed edge in here that you really got to work it in around. It's gonna seem like it's not gonna fit, but it'll fit. I believe the part number for the O-ring seal is 2119 or something like that, 972119. But yeah, so all you gotta do then is just put the cup back on, and just be careful with the threads. Slide that down, and just screw it together, and then it should look like this. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go over a part 2, putting the shocks on and putting it on the triple trees. But this is just assembling the fork leg tube.